Well, I can't believe it's already been a month since the 4th of July. We're now rolling into August 2024. And this is David Buck with Harcourts Island Real Estate. And what we're going to do is recap what we've seen over the past year. I did a YouTube video this past year covering VA loans and PCSing to Hawaii and celebrating the 4th of July. So we had a really busy summer so far with home sales. And so I'm just trying to play catch up now. And I'm going to throw up, like I did last year, a really cool video first of the 4th of July in Waikiki, celebrating the 249th birthday of our nation, and we're excited about 250 coming up next year. So I'm going to throw that up on the screen. We're going to talk a little bit about 4th of July in Hawaii and what it means, and then also then we're going to jump into VA home loans in Hawaii. That's the main topic here. History of VA loans, starting with COVID, going back. I've got a few charts I'm going to throw up going back to 2020 and through today, going through second quarter 2024. And then we're going to cover the higher value loans for VAs, which are basically north of $1 million. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you this video here of our nation's anthem on the 4th of July in Waikiki. And last year was really special. My sister-in-law sang, and this past month, my daughter got to sing with her. So take a look.
Leslie Goldman, Hawaii Opera Theater, and her niece, Sylvia Buck, will be doing our Star Spangled Banner to kick off this great American holiday. Take it away, ladies. Nice round of applause.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now, wasn't that really cool? So a tradition in Waikiki is they have the Walter J. McFarland Regatta, which is a canoe race in and out through the surf in Waikiki. And the first event of the year, which is really cool, is an event catered directly towards our veterans. So we have all branches of the armed services there. I've helped participate in this in the past, but I'm going to show a little clip here that gives you a little glimpse as to what goes on these canoe races.
Sets up the dance. There you go. All perfect. For surfing. Look at that. Check it out. Anybody got three-way tiger? I don't know. Uh-oh. Even more so. Lane number 3 is losing it over there. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Let's dive into the meat of the VA home loans here in Hawaii. Okay, as we look at this first chart, we're going to start off where we left off last year, which was basically the end of the second quarter of 23. And as you look at this, we're continuing to see a strength in condo sales over single family home, and that's purely because of affordability in this current interest rate environment. Now, what you will see is after the third quarter of 23, sales volume, tapered off into the fourth quarter, which is pretty standard, and it did pick back up as we got here into 2024. Now, this next chart has to do with high value VA loans over $1 million here on Oahu. And like the previous slide, we're tracking from the second quarter of 23 to see what's happened over the past year, which will be more to the right side of this. But to take you back with a little bit of history, in early 2020, President Donald Trump removed the ceiling for VA home limits in Hawaii and across the nation as long as you could qualify for the loan. So, we've been doing deals that are well over $1 million, some even north of 2 million, as long as those buyers can qualify. So you see the bulk of those deals that are taking place are for single family homes. And after the 21, 22 kind of peak of our real estate market here on Oahu, it started to taper off once interest rates started tightening as we got into 23. Now, what you will see is with the blue lines, with the single family homes, sales have started to increase again. However, in the first quarter of this year, there were literally 0 VA loans on Oahu over $1 million. So that got a little bit alarming, but this second quarter, we saw 5 condo loans over $1 million for VA home loans on Oahu. So it's a sign that things are starting to pick back up. And this past week, we've seen a little bit of a loosening on rates. So it'll be interesting to see how we finish out this summer. However, in the big scheme of things, VA loans are one of the best deals going for our veterans. Not only can you do 100% financing, the rates are lower than what us as civilians are having to pay. And one of the awesome things about veterans buying in Hawaii is our BAH rates, or basic allowance of housing rates, are some of the highest in the nation. And if you take a look in the link in the comments below, like last year, you can look up to see what the BAH rates are for Hawaii. Well, I hope you found that information useful. Now that we've covered VA home loans in Hawaii and what's been happening with them, as well as the high value VA home loans north of $1 million. And I hope you enjoyed that special treat of our national anthem and 4th of July in Waikiki. If you like what you see on this channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. And then that's what we do for a living. We help our veterans, whether they're buying or selling here in Hawaii. Feel free to reach out and give us a shout. Mahalo.